Welcome to Poplar Plantation. We will be exploring one of the oldest surviving peanut plantations in North Carolina. This plantation was owned by the Foy family for 6 generations, from 1795 to 1971. It is a 4,284 square foot house that is 2 stories and also has a basement. Inside the house, on the first floor, 2 of the rooms are set up with many of the tools and instruments used for weaving garments. The women slaves used these to create garments from start to finish. They spun their own thread, dyed their own wool, and sewed their own clothes.
So adults are $12, senior citizens $10, students one senior.
Some plantation owners may have bought clothes for their slaves, but most ordered large amounts of cloth for slaves to produce their own clothes on site. Slaves were given only a very small set of clothes each year. Most women only had 1 dress for summer and 1 dress for winter, and only 2 pairs of shoes. The kitchen is located outside. Besides just preparing meals, this is where the tenant workers stored all of the crops that they worked so hard to harvest. They did this so that the family would have plenty of food throughout the next year. This is a tenant house from the 1930s. After slavery ended, tenant farmers signed 1 to 2 year contracts that paid them 30 to 40 cents a day to work on the plantation. Most farmers made $10 a month. These contracts were unfair, and usually forced the tenant farmer into agreeing to the owner's demands. The farmers were given land, seed, and equipment for farming, and the families were given housing, rations, and a garden. Also located on the grounds is a large barn that holds the peanut picker that was used for harvesting peanuts on the plantation. 4 men were needed to operate this machine, 2 in the front putting peanuts in, another man to fill up the bags, and another man to take out the vines after they had been picked. This graphic within the barn shows how trees can be used for a variety of uses. One example is how bark can be used for anything from medicine to seasoning for food.